Welcome back to 23 ABC Sports. I'm Carrie Osep. The Rays got the best of the Dodgers in Game 2 of the World Series, and following a day off, these two got back into the battle in Arlington for Game 3, which got started just after 5 o'clock. Let's take a look at the latest score. Through almost 4 innings, the Dodgers lead 5-0. Max Muncy brought in 2 runs with a single in the third, with 2 more runs scoring in the top of the fourth. Walker Buehler is dealing on the mound for the Dodgers. Looks good for them so far. We'll have highlights later tonight. Well, believe it or not, this news broke a little over an hour ago that Antonio Brown found his next team in the NFL. The former Steeler, Raider, Patriot is headed to Tampa Bay to reunite with Tom Brady, the last quarterback to throw to him. According to reports, Brown and the Buccaneers have reached an agreement on a 1-year deal, assuming COVID protocols pass. Brown could suit up for the Bucs in Week 9 against the Saints. Controversy has seemingly followed the All-Pro wide receiver since leaving the Steelers, but he hasn't played a game since the last one with the Pats last September after being suspended 8 games for multiple league violations. Speaking of his former team, the Raiders, following a positive COVID-19 test from starting lineman Trent Brown, all 5 starters on the O-line remain on the reserve COVID-19 list, although the team did not receive any new positive tests as of Friday. And it was announced that Brown and starting safety Jonathan Abram, who also tested positive, will miss Sunday's game against the Bucs. But there's a chance for the other linemen to play if they don't test positive on Saturday morning. A lot to keep track of. Well, while some local schools have already been back for conditioning, others will begin this upcoming week. All schools following local health guidelines. At the collegiate level, CSUB fall sports teams have been back on campus focusing on individual strength training and conditioning, most not sharing equipment unless they are rooming with their teammate. They also have a COVID-19 response team led by 3 student athletes. Meanwhile, Bakersfield College has had their fall teams practicing outdoors for a few weeks now following social distancing protocols, with fall sports set to start in early February, as set by the CCCAA. At the high school levels, Bakersfield Christian and Garces Memorial, the 2 local private schools, have been back for about a month. The Rams have football and water polo starting with conditioning, while basketball will begin next week and volleyball and cross country to follow. Meanwhile, the Eagles have all of their fall sports teams back on campus for conditioning, going 2 days a week. Kern High School District, though, they're going to start schools back on campus next week with conditioning only in cohorts of 16 on the 28th, while some of those schools will wait to start on Monday the 2nd. All of them waiting to hear any updates from local public health on Tuesday about moving tiers. And of course, we'll hear from Stan Green of KHSD at 11. But Jess, I just want to ask you, can I get in on that fall dancing?
Yes. Fall happy dance.
I don't know what it was.
Sports
I missed it,
back on the way.
This is enough for you guys.
Happy dance, absolutely. We're coming back right after.